Hello and welcome. My name is Sten and I'm the project lead on MVC Forum. Today I'm going to show you how to get MVC Forum running on MVC 5 and using Identity, the new ASP.NET Identity. So we are going to start off with starting up Visual Studio 2013. I'm going to make a new project. It's going to be a web project. And I'm gonna call it MVC Forum on MVC 5. Okay. And I'm gonna make it an MVC form. MVC project. And I'm gonna have to run it with individual user accounts. That's what covers the new ASP.NET identity. So, okay for that. And Visual Studio is gonna create the project, download the packages, etc. So this is a standard MVC 5 project, and I'm gonna find the package manager console. I'm gonna write install install package MVC Forum .identity, and Visual Studio is gonna download a lot of dependencies for identity and for MVC Forum, and I'm just gonna open up here. This is the mvcforum.org website, and please join the forum if you have any kind of feedback or feature requests. I'm just gonna show you this. We have a new post up here showing you the new package we have created. It's on NuGet. It's mvcforum.identity. Yep, that's it. And any kind of release notes, etc. will be posted in here. So keep posted in here. We're gonna go right to Visual Studio, and it wants to know if it should override a class. Yes. A for all. And for some reason Visual Studio can't quite find out how to install Entity Framework 6.0, so we need to shut down Visual Studio. Yes, we're gonna save it, and then we're gonna start it up again. Visual Studio, recent projects, MVC Forum on MVC 5. Yes, please. So there's a small README file that will tell you what to do. First off, you should take a look at the original README file of MVC Forum. That's actually not needed now because everything is installed properly, because we are starting on MVC 5, so no need for that actually. So ninject, MVC Forum uses ninject for dependency injection, and when ninject is installed, it creates a custom file in app start folder, and you need to delete that because MVC Forum will handle all the wiring, etc. So delete that file. Yes. And we need to tell MVC Forum it needs to run, so we're going to put this in global ASACs. First line in application start. Yes. And because MVC Forum runs in areas, this is nothing particular for MVC Forum, but because MVC Forum uses areas, we need to tell MVC where to locate the different controllers, and the default controller will be located in this path, your project's name, the root path .controllers. So that's sorted out. Okay, we need to go edit the web config file. There it is. I'm just gonna make the format proper. That's it. We don't need the default connection string. The installation puts in its own custom string here. You need to type in a user and a password that has access to creating new databases on your SQL server. and you need to put in the name of the database you want. So I've already done that. What more to do? That was not what I was looking for. Here we go. Okay. Oh yes, and because we are now running with Entity Framework 6, actually 6.0, no 6.1, we need to put in a additional attribute on the connect string. We need to tell it which provider it needs to use. So remember that, or it won't work. There you go. Oh, sorry. Yes, I've sorted that out. Okay. We need to go locate these 4 lines of configuration for MVC Forum. Let's scroll down here a bit. Here we go. This is the database builder. Because we are running with identity, and identity is using Entity Framework, and MVC Forum is using Entity Framework, we need to tell MVC Forum where to locate the context, or actually the class that will wire up the database configuration. So your root namespace, what I'm actually looking for is this folder, MVC Forum Identity, that's it, and identity DB context is the context, the DB context, and we'll get back to that in another video, because you can do all sorts of custom things in here. But for now, we need to locate the identity builder. That's it. And this is the namespace we want. Copy that. Insert it here. This is just regular full path to the class and the assembly. And my assembly is called MVC Forum on MVC 5. So I need to paste this in, and I need to do it 3 more times down here. Just gonna take that. And this is for locating the 3 classes that handles accounts. I'll just show you in a bit. There you go. This is the membership service component, the forms authentication component, and the user provider. And these 3 classes are custom for ASP.NET Identity. Got it here. The authentication service is the service that will sign in the user and sign out the user. The user provider is the class that will actually tell you which user is active on the site, if any user is active. And the membership service is the service that will handle creating users, deleting users, adding users to roles, etc., etc. So these 3 classes are new. Before going for ASP.NET Identity, this was all handled by the old ASP.NET 2.0 membership providers and role provider. So this is some of the new code. And the reason why this is actually part of your project and not in some assembly is that with ASP.NET Identity, it's pretty easy to do custom work on your classes. You might need more properties that I've added here for your users. So instead of hard coding a bunch of things and having a lot of people require other things that I've hard coded, you have a totally customizable project here that will run on ASP.NET 5 with ASP.NET Identity. So that's the reason why it's done this way. So back to the README. Oh, yes, of course. MVC Forum has its own controller for logging in, and you might want to use that. So we are going to find this app startup auth file, which is where ASP.NET Identity is wired up. So instead of going for this, we'll go for form dot account dot log on. That's it. Well, at least I hope so. Let's try it out. F5, run project. This is your standard ASP.NET 5 project template with Bootstrap. So let's see if MVC Forum is running. Yes, so far so good. We need to install MVC Forum. We'll create an administrator account, and we're gonna create basic group setup and simple form structure, and we'll just paste in the URL of the site. So install. Nope. Oh, well that's nice. So this is the admin interface, and you actually have users and groups and a board with a categories and forms. So you are up and running now. Let's go visit the website, the actual form. There you go. If you installed MVC Forum before, you'll actually probably recognize this. My first topic. There you go. That is the new ASP.NET identity package that allows you to run ASP.NET identity users with MVC Forum. We can just do a quick look here. We have a database created, refresh, there it is. So we have application user, we have identity role, user claim, login and roles. Those are the new tables created when running with ASP.NET identity. And just a small note, as I've also written in here, I think. For now, we do not support third-party providers, so you cannot use Google or Twitter or Microsoft for logging into your MVC Forum site. But we'll of course implement that shortly. So that's it for me today. Have fun.